We know from Spellslamser that the books we seek are somewhere in the halls of the ancients. But the hall is vast, and time grows short. Therefore, anyone who can possibly be spared from maintaining the Academy will be going on this mission to assist in finding these books. Chaos and the darkness threaten all of us. This is the key to putting an end to their evil for good.
Oh, I wish I was as good at being as inspirational as that guy, but still it's hard to get excited about going to a library. Right, Hugo? Never mind.
I should go and see what they have in stock at the new Academy store. I need a new socket wrench. Wonder what time my break is.
So, we are going to a library to hunt for...
Wow, this place is incredible. Look at all these books. I could stay in here forever.
Stay focused, Hugo. We're here for one thing, to figure out how to stop the darkness. And be careful. This is no ordinary library.
Come on, Callie, it's just a bunch of stupid, moldy books. It's the most boring quest ever.
Ah, gotcha!
You see? And that's why I don't read.
The Coming of the Darkness by Pumphrey LaFuzzbottom. Great job, Flynn! This is exactly what we're looking for.
It is? I mean, of course it is. You know, I gotta admit, that first chapter really pulls you in.
Skylanders of the light element are stronger in this...
I think I found a book about the darkness. But since this library is cursed, it might be best if you open it. There has got to be something within these pages that will give us a clue to stopping it. Have a look, Skylander, and be careful. All right. Come back when you're ready.
Before creating the portals, the ancients explored the universe using magical relics called rift engines. But in their haste to spread the light of Skylands to other worlds, they created a powerful rift engine that opened a door to a forbidden world and unleashed a destructive force into Skylands, the darkness.
Silent but deadly.
Centuries later, in the age of the Portal Masters, the Skylanders had become the greatest champions the world had ever known. No enemy or debris could stand before their might. But the darkness was still out there, somewhere, laying in wait.
Woohoo!
Astro Blast.
Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks rumbled throughout the land. Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. The devious Spellpunks had unearthed the very same cursed relic that had allowed the darkness into Skylands centuries ago. The Dark Rift Engine.
Level up.
Where you least expect it.
The Spellpunks had to be stopped before they could use its power to awaken the darkness. But the way to the Citadel had grown treacherous. Danger sprang from the shadows.
Another disguise. Catch a glimpse. The Spellpunks were drawing magic. From the Dark Rift Engine, feeding power to the darkness.
Level up.
Getting even better.
Nightfall.
A welcome contribution to the next upgrade. It is widely known that fairies only accept cold, hard cash. Skylanders fought their way through the danger, charging into the mouth of the Spellpunk Keep. But then, without warning, all of Skylands began to quake. And a wave of fear swept over the land as a great and terrible shadow erupted from the keep. It bellowed in a deep and malevolent voice. Behold, Skylands, I have returned. All shall fear and obey me. I am the darkness.
I had always heard that it was the ancients who let the darkness into Skylands, but I've never heard about that Dark Rift engine. Still, we don't know how they managed to finally defeat it. We'll have to keep looking, Skylander. Maybe one of the others found something useful.
Hey, Skylander, look at this!
I've never seen so many books in one place. Stealth wealth.
So, what I am thinking for this tale is a sort of fable on the dangers of excess. So, perhaps the hero discovers a secret room full of treasure. And not just some treasure, but a veritable cornucopia of coins and gold. But then, as they collect it, a metaphor arrives in the form of a crushing ball of covetousness. It chases the hero, destroying all in its wake.
Blast and Furious! I am on a hot streak! Looking hotter than ever! Finders keepers! For gold and glory! Finders keepers!
And then, you know, the hero escapes, a little richer, a little wiser. What do you think? Too highbrow?
Is this hat flame resistant?
I wish I could spend more time in here, but I'll stay focused. Oh, and Sharkfin said he found something.
For gold and glory. Hey, Skylander, look at this.
Stealth Stinger. Supercharged.
You should try this one. The Charge of the First Light Squadron. It's about an elite squad of fighter pilots who took on the overwhelming forces of evil. Looks pretty turbulent in there. Best if you summon a sky vehicle if you want to take a look. All right, we'll come back with a sky vehicle when you're ready. You should check with Flint. He might have found something useful. Hey, it's possible.
As the power of the darkness grew, the marauding forces that served it took control of the skies and terrorized the land. All hope seemed lost. Until a ragtag group of pilots was assembled with a single impossible goal: to hold back the encroaching evil and give the good people of Skylands a chance to escape to safety. This First Light Squadron took to the skies in defiance of all odds to meet this threat head-on. The darkness, underestimating our heroes, sent out a small group of fighters to crush them. And was sorely disappointed.
Invincibility.
The darkness, enraged at the squadron's continued success, brought more of its armada into the battle. But the First Light Squadron was undeterred. Enemies, too, would fall before the righteous might of these brave pilots. The Dark Forces were relentless in their attack. But the First Light Squadron was determined to destroy the Dark Galleon and cripple the Armada once and for all.
Invincibility.
Squadron dispatched these foes with authority and continued their quest.
Invincibility.
The darkness was cunning and called forth the Dark Galleon to vanquish the squadron's hopes. Thus began the final charge of the First Light Squadron. The Armada of Darkness fell that day to a ragtag group of heroic pilots who refused to accept that their quest was impossible. Their courage would inspire all to rise up against the power of the darkness.
Now that was some serious flying! You see that, Skylander? The darkness isn't all powerful, it can be beaten! Go check with Flynn. He might have found something useful. Yes, I'm serious.
Hey, Skylander, you gotta see this book.
I sure hope we find a way to stop the darkness.
Sometimes I tire of historical transcription. I'd like to do something fun and frantic, a straightforward tale of action. Yes, something that is just a white-knuckle campfire tale of sinewy heroes battling enemies for no good reason.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Level
No,
up.
not just one battle, a series of them. Waves of terrible creatures. Armed with terrifying weapons and no motivation. And then they clash and clash, each battle greater and more gratuitous than the last.